college athletes who will leave marks on their sport long after they've graduated. In tonight's centerpiece, the 360's Mike Cairns introduces us to a senior sailor at Eckerd College who's trying to change the stigma of privilege and elitism around sailing by pushing diversity and inclusion.
Some of our boats, we have a part that we're fixing on them.
Josh Cole's preparing to sail in his final season for Eckerd College.
I've been sailing 6 years now. This would be my 6th year. This is the perfect sport for me, and I was very lucky where I didn't really want to do it, but somebody said, just come out and try. And I tried it, and I was hooked immediately.
After a season canceled by a pandemic, today the school has finally lifted the pause to allow boats back out on the water.
Everything that he does makes the team better, makes the sport better, makes, increases the quality of practice, increases the relationship between the team on and off the water, which is, there's a lot of components to sailing, and I think he hits all the boxes. And roll.
Kellen Bernard's in his first year as the head coach of the Tritons and has relied heavily on his senior captain to get things ready for the upcoming season.
Really, anything that needs to get done, whatever it needs to be, whether it's something for the team, something for the conference, whether it's a meeting or boat work, the answer is yes, I'll take care of it.
2 years ago, the San Francisco native was the driving force behind creating TIDE, the Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity Task Force in the Sunshine Conference.
The mission statement is to increase diversity and inclusion in college sailing specifically. That's kind of our goal, and that's both the awareness of certain issues as well as the accessibility and trying to make access to the sport a lot easier than it is right now.
Diversity is something that you don't really see, sadly you don't see in the sport of sailing more than anything else, and this is something that is an issue globally in sailing. This is not isolated to just college or high school sailing, it's everywhere.
The numbers are going down, and it's really important that we as a sailing community try to make it open to everybody. And that's kind of the purpose of TIDE and what we're doing.
But one of the biggest marks against the sport of sailing has been trying to erase the stigma that goes along with it.
The stigma is there. When you say the word, sailing or yacht club, the first thing you think of is like hanging out at the yacht club with collared shirts on and bow ties, and that's really not the way that it is.
On the water, Josh will always be remembered for his contribution to the Triton sailing team. But it's off it where he could make his biggest impact for years to come.
For college is making college more accessible to people that maybe don't know about college sailing or have never sailed at all, and getting them on boats and showing them that it's a fun sport and that everybody can do it.
Let's keep it going with Mike Cairns. Now, Mike, was Josh shocked at how easy it was to kind of set up the Sunshine Conference's first ever diversity task force?
He really was. All it took was an email, he said. He sent it out to all 46 members of the sailing governing body that covers everything from North Carolina and Georgia all the way down through the entire state of Florida. And with a couple weeks, they were meeting and giving their approval to go ahead. It's something he's always going to be remembered for. But the real battle is opening up the sport to more people, starting with kids who may not have ever had the opportunity to get near a sailboat. And that starts with holding clinics, and it's really getting the message out there that this is a sport for everyone. Josh is also heavily involved on campus as the vice president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and that helps lend a voice to the NCAA. And then he also volunteers as an EMT on the Eckerd campus. He said he would like to get into the medical field after he graduates. I mean, this is a young man who's going to leave his imprint on so many different things on and off that campus that are going to make a big difference for a long time to come.
Yeah, and Mike, I think he's right, though, about this whole push. You need new and different members in sailing. It does have that stigma. It's a great message from Josh. Thanks, Mike.